Greetings, family. Weather is beautiful. Was watching Forrest Gump last night, and I thought about the character Jenny and how dysfunctional she was and the kind of energy she gave Forrest Gump. And I wanted you guys to kind of look at that personality and prototype and know how to recognize and avoid the Jennies of the world. He loved her unconditionally, but these were 5 things I noticed about her that you fellas should be able to pick up on. Number 1, she put him in the friend zone. I tell y'all this all the time, man. This is 2023. If a woman likes you and is physically attracted to you, she knows just as quick as you do. Brothers, don't get caught up in that friend zone thing, because you're never going to change her from what she's feeling. And also, it turns you into what they call a time whore. A time whore is a man that just gives his time to a woman, and this could go all the way around. It could be women with men, but gives their time. And next thing you know, you find yourself doing stupid stuff. Going to take them to the mechanic, coming over there to help them assemble a bed or a shelf or something like that. All in your mind as deeds that are going to put you in position to hopefully win over this woman. But if the woman doesn't see you in that kind of way, you're spinning your wheels. So be very mindful of the first trait, friend zone. Okay? Bailouts. Got to be careful with that. Number 2, she was extremely traumatized and was damaged as a youth. Now, this happens with a lot of women. You know, you have abusive father, abusive uncle, stepfather, the mama's boyfriend, and they get touched funny or something happens when they're young, and it creates a traumatized effect. And it's hard for a man to reach a woman like this because they're so damaged already. I noticed that with Jenny as well. So the second trait I would say is trauma and damage to their spirit. These kind of women will drive you crazy. They're usually great in the bedroom, but in life, they are horrible persons. All right. And it's not necessarily their fault, but it's because of the things they've experienced in life. Number 3, you become a custodial lover. When I call a custodial lover or the bailout guy, is you're always there to pick her up when she's down. You're always there to bail her out, to fix her problems. As you noticed in the movie, Jenny was off the hook. She was being a stripper, drug addict, running around, and Forrest Gump was always coming to the rescue, beating dudes up, trying to protect her in the whole 9 yards. But she was for the streets at that time, okay? So be careful of being the custodial lover, the cleanup man. You don't want to be that. Number 4, emotionally selfish. Okay? People who have been hurt, have been traumatized, or have been in situations where they just are messed up in the mind, they don't have emotional energy to give to you as a man or woman. They are so caught up in their own world. They are by nature just selfish. And Jenny was like that in the movie. She had a good heart, but she came around after she had ran the streets and wanted to be there with Forrest. And Forrest loved her from the beginning. So don't put yourself in that position where you are dealing with an emotionally selfish human being. And last but not least, what I call the pretty ugly. A person who is extremely beautiful on the outside, but like a good gift wrap box with doo-doo on the inside, they're all messed up inside. And fellas, we have a tendency to be attracted to women like this because they look beautiful, they are sexy in the bedroom, but at the end of the day, they are not conducive to your growth, and they are not committed to the process of your progress as a man. You're usually going to spend most of your time running behind this woman, trying to please her. And I tell y'all fellas all the time, go to the women that love you, not necessarily the women you want. Because the woman that loves you is going to be more invested, and she's going to do more to lift you up mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Okay? If the woman ain't involved in trying to make you better and she all about what you can do for her, get lost. All right? These are the kind of situations where I would tell you to run, Forrest, run. So that's what I'm telling y'all, man. Be careful and know the traits of a Jenny. Jenny. So I'll repeat them to y'all one more time just so you got the 5. Number 1, friend zone. When a woman sees you, she knows if she's physically attracted to you or not pretty much instantaneously. If she gives you the idea that she's not, you're not going to win her over. Don't waste your time. Number 2, trauma and damage. There are a lot of people, men and women, that have gone through things in their childhood and relationships in life. By the time they get to you, they got too much damage. And it's not your job to be a therapist slash medical person and sift through all that garbage, especially when you're balanced. Number 3, being a custodial lover, the cleanup man, the bailout guy. You know how that works. You know that the guy that's so into the woman, she's giving him no play, but he's always there to help her out. He's always there to bail her out. Don't be that man. Number 4, emotionally selfish people. People that don't care about a damn thing but themselves, and whether it's because they are that way mentally or they've been through trauma and damage, or that's just who they are. They're narcissists. Stay away from women like that. And last but not least, the pretty uglies. Pretty ugly is the person that's attractive visually, but spiritually inside they are rotten. And they will terrorize your life and give you headache and heartache. So men and women included, be mindful and know how to spot the traits of a Jenny. So you can run, Forrest, run when you need to. I'm out.